Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're actually going to get the lines of code in place that will adjust the skybox itself. Now if I come up here, we have a public float, the skybox blend value, and as I explained in the previous level, this can be a value between 0 and 1, and that will tell the skybox what blend state to be in. So first things first, I'm going to come to the void start function, and I think I'm going to come here just below where I get the other render settings here for the fog, and again we'll say render settings, and we want dot, and it's the skybox we're changing, dot, and I want the set float function because that's what we're doing. We are setting this float here, and I'll come back to the line. We'll open brackets, little speech marks, underscore, capital B, blend, little speech marks again, and we'll say comma, and I'm going to give it a value of 0. We'll close brackets, close the line off, and straight into the comments. So we'll say set skybox blend value to 0 on startup, and we'll just copy this line, and now we can come all the way down to the bottom of our script to the void skybox blend manager, and the first state will come inside is the sunny state, and we'll paste that line in, and it must go below where we set the code here for the skybox blend value, because we're going to copy this and we're going to paste that in. And let's alter the code, and we'll say set skybox blend value, and load, how shall we word this? We'll say to variable, and I think I'll just copy that in. So set skybox blend value to variable skybox blend value with the underscore. Now obviously for the sunny state we have a value of 0, which was the same as what we've swapped it out, but we'll actually just copy this line now, and we'll come to the thunder state and we'll paste it in again. So if the thunder state is true, this time we have the code to make the skybox blend value equal 1, and then we set the skybox blend value to that, and again we'll copy this line. Now we've only got 2 little if blocks here, one for the sunny and one for the thunder, because they are the extreme values between 0 and 1. But for the mist state, we need to come here below both the if blocks, and we'll paste that in again. And we can leave it because this time we have the code in place to make sure we have a value of 0.25 in both these blocks here, and then we adjust the render settings, and we'll do the same for the overcast. So below both if blocks here, we'll paste the line in, and the same for the snow here, and again we'll just come below both if blocks and we'll paste that in there, and that's the snow state done. So now we have the line in code we need to actually set the blend value, and I know you haven't seen this blend before, but it will make sense For the blending of the skybox, we're going to use a pre-made one that's on the Unify wiki, which is free for anybody to use, anything that's posted on that website. And we're going to modify it, and we'll probably do that in the next lesson. But for now, because we've got a little bit of time left, let's get some more code in place for optimization. So we'll come to if sunny state equals true, and we'll come below here. And we'll say if, open and close brackets, and we'll come inside the brackets here. And we'll say if, and we want this skybox blend value double equals 0, next line, and return. Close the line off, and I'm just going to put a line space there. And we'll put it into the comments. So we'll say if skybox blend value, and we want the equals 0, the next line, then do nothing and return. So let's say we're switching from the thunder state to the sunny. The skybox has a blend value of 1. It comes here. Because it's greater than 1, it skips over this. It adjusts the blend value down to 0. It adjusts the render settings. And when we finally do hit 0, then we do nothing and return. And that way the script is not reading the rest of this code once it no longer needs to. And we can do this for the next 4. So we'll just copy that and we'll paste it in. So we'll come here for the thunder, and we'll set that to the thunder value of 1. And we'll put it into the comments. And we'll just keep going down. So if mist state equals true, paste in, it's 0.125f, bring the comments back into the line, and in fact I'll just put the number in for these ones into the comments. Again for overcast, we'll change that to 0.75f. And again we'll change the comment here, and again we'll do it for the snow state. So this is just a tiny bit of optimization, and again we'll change the comment. So I think we'll leave it here for this lesson. So we now have the code in place to adjust the blend here and here. This will be used, as I said, when we come to modify the shader. We have a little bit of more optimization in place. So I think we'll leave it here and pick this up in the next lesson. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time. And until then, as always, bye for now.